What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kari here, back again with another video for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, show your boy some love. Go follow me over on Instagram at Kari.hq. I got a super interesting topic for y'all today, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so today I got a news story that I just read that someone sent to me. Shout out Ivan Adventures. Yeah, that's my homie. He sent me this news story, okay, and it shocked me, man. This is a surprising report. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all a sum up of what the news story is about, and then we'll go over it in detail. So in Cartagena, it looks like the government is taking measures to change or limit the hours of operation for bars, restaurants, clubs, all of those types of businesses that you go out to when you're in a place like Cartagena, right? So the report goes over the change, and they're restricting the hours that these businesses can operate. So I know this is gonna affect a lot of my dudes out there, and not just dudes, but just travelers in general out there that love Cartagena, love visiting Cartagena. So yeah, this is definitely gonna affect a lot of people, a lot of tourists that come to Cartagena. Even the locals, I think, are probably like, what the fuck, when they saw this new law. And especially the business owners are not digging this. So let's go into the news story, let's read through it, let's pick out all the important details so you can stay informed and know before you go, you know what I mean? Because it would suck to show up to Cartagena and then find out that you can't party as late as you would think. So, all right, I'm looking at a news story here from Semana. It's a news outlet in Colombia, right? And Semana means week. So it's like weekly, or I don't know. It would be like Cartagena Weekly newspaper if you were to translate it more or less. Anyway, let's look at this story here. So the title, as you can see, it is New Decree Establishes Restrictions for Bars and Nightclubs in Cartagena. These are the schedules. All right. So it says every 3 months, the authorities will carry out an evaluation of the functioning of the restrictions in the city. So I guess they have a board in Cartagena that reviews these types of issues or laws every 3 months, it seems like. Okay, didn't know that. So yeah, they got the clock tower pictured right there. So I'm sure everybody that's familiar with Cartagena knows about the clock tower. All right, so the story goes on to say, last Thursday, October 20th, the District of Cartagena put into effect Decree 1460, which establishes new schedules for bars, nightclubs, hotels, and other entertainment venues in the city, reducing them for several hours from Sunday to Thursday. The measures determine that the new opening hours of the establishments are from Sunday to Monday between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Likewise, between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it will be from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. In the case of Fridays and Saturdays, from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. the next day. Okay, so it sounds like to me they're saying that businesses that fit this type of motive, bars, nightclubs, hotels, anything to do with entertainment, are gonna be allowed to be open Sunday and Monday only till midnight. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they'll be able to be open from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m., okay? And then for Friday and Saturday, they'll be allowed to be open from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. the next day. All right, so they got 3 different time frames for, you know, Monday and Sunday being the most restricted. They give you an extra hour Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they give you an extra 2 hours on top of that for Friday and Saturday. Okay, so the story goes on to say the decree applies to the following businesses: bars, gastro bars, nightclubs, estraderos, cantinas, taverns, billiards, restaurants, and any establishment with the sale and consumption of alcoholic beverages. Wow, that's pretty comprehensive. Sounds like pretty much everywhere. I can't think of any business that could really get around what they're saying right there. I mean, you're gonna qualify as a bar, a nightclub, the strip clubs, that's all gonna be under nightclubs. So, and any place that serves alcoholic beverages. So, even a restaurant, a lounge, or something that, is a little bit more chill won't be able to be open. I'm curious if they're gonna close like the little corner stores that, they don't have them that much in Cartagena, but in Medellin they have a lot of these they're like corner stores where people sit outside on the Ave and they drink there all night. But anyway, let's go on and keep reading. Public or private social centers or clubs, when they offer recreational services or activities, are sold and or alcoholic beverages are consumed. So they're saying any public or private social center or club, where they offer recreational services or activities and they sell alcohol, it can't be open outside of those times. So rental houses for events, reception rooms, and social parties, casinos, localized gambling halls, with or without sale and with consumption of alcohol beverages from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at night. Sunday and Monday for 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. So the only difference with those, they give them 2 extra hours in the morning, because if you notice on the before part that I was reading, they said that they could only open at 10 a.m. So for these reception rooms, social parties, casinos, localized gambling halls, and rental houses for events will be able to open at 8 a.m. That's the difference there, but the closing time is the same, okay? Businesses located on the beach from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. This measure applies to them Monday to Monday. So every single day, all the beach operators that run a business on the beach will be allowed to operate from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day of the week in Cartagena. So shops, salsa mentiras, liquor stores, quicaras, and the like from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, so shops will be allowed to be open from 5 in the morning till 12 midnight. Supermarkets and chain stores with sale and without consumption of alcohol beverages may operate 24 hours a day, but they will only be able to sell alcohol beverages from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. the next day. Okay, as established in the measures, every 3 months the authorities will carry out an evaluation of the functioning of the restrictions in the city. On the other hand, the Merchants Guild did not receive the news positively, since the previous decree allowed them to work until 3 in the morning. At the moment, the authorities are waiting for a response from the representatives of Asobares. All right, so there you have it, guys. That is the new restrictions in Cartagena. I'm not sure what motivated this. I know Cartagena is always in the news for tourist-related issues. There's always something, a news story out of Cartagena, but I think this is gonna hurt their business, honestly. People in Medellin party till 6, 8 a.m. sometimes. Like, I've been out here partying and walked out the club and it's sunny outside. So you won't be able to do that in Cartagena. I think your best chance is being ready to wrap up your party by 3 a.m. on a Saturday or Friday or Saturday, and going back to the house if you do want to party longer. But it seems really weird that they would do this. I hope that this is not something that they are considering doing to the rest of Colombia. I don't think you would be able to do this in Medellin. I really don't. Medellin is such a big city, and there's so many different barrios, parts of towns. Somebody's gonna have a party like past that time, and you just can't stop all the parties. Like Medellin, on a Saturday, on a Friday, there are parties everywhere, like literally everywhere, all over the city. They're not all the types of parties that tourists would go to. Most of them are locals doing their own thing. But yeah, it's just a city that is filled with parties out here in Medellin. So I don't think this would work. Whereas though in Cartagena, all the partying, or most of it, is very central in the clock tower area. So, most people, tourists that is, foreigners, they don't go anywhere else other than Boca Grande, the clock tower, and then, to the islands and the beaches and stuff. But the rest of the city of Cartagena is honestly pretty unknown for most tourists. So, they'll probably still party past that time in the normal parts of the city where the locals live. But it sounds like this is going to target more of the tourist area. So guys, be aware of this new change in Cartagena. I just wanted to get this out there so that people are aware and they know of this information. They're not surprised when they show up, because this could definitely influence your trip a little bit. Perhaps you feel like you want to go to a different city because of this. Or maybe you just feel like you don't like being told what to do. There's a lot of people that leave the States for this type of stuff. Because like in Texas, they do stuff like this. In Texas, you can't buy liquor on Sundays. You can only buy beer after noon on Sundays. And then also in Texas, you can't buy liquor any day of the week after 9 p.m. They stop the sale of liquor at 9 p.m. in Texas. So these types of restrictions are starting to remind me of like stuff that they do in Texas, or stuff, this happens in a lot of the states in the south of the United States. Whereas though, you got your Louisiana where they sell liquor whenever. Las Vegas and Nevada, they sell liquor whenever. It's always a party. But yeah, there's states out there. I think in New Jersey, I think they stopped selling liquor at 10 p.m. most days. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, if you live in a state where liquor sales is restricted at a certain time, let me know. Put that in the comments. I just want to see how common that is in the States. I'm interested to see. Let me know what you guys think about this story. Do you think this is a good thing for Cartagena? Do you think this will hurt Cartagena? Do you think people will stop going to Cartagena because of this? Most people are done partying by 3 a.m. on a Friday and Saturday, but during the week, I think that's a little bit strict. 1 a.m., midnight, that's a little strict for the week, but to each his own. Guys, like this video, comment, subscribe, show me some love, hit me up on Instagram, book your consultation right now. We could cover all things Colombia. We could cover finance. We could cover whatever you want to talk about. I'm your boy. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's Cartagena HQ signing off. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm out. Peace.